And also, those are two takeaways from this conversation. You need to write contract. Every job that you're doing.
And get paid before you do the job.
There you go.
Yeah, don't chase people for payment.
No.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Family or close friends or friends that think that they're close with you, you're going to be like, hey, gentleman's agreement, don't worry about it. We'll pay you.
God.
No, those are the ones you watch out for the most because they're the ones who are going to pay you the last. Not because they hate you or anything like that, but because they're just like, oh, that's my friend, family member. I'll get to it when I get to it. Well, they don't. I get to it when I get to it when they're at a restaurant. They pay the bill right then and there.
Right there.
So,
go to
so it's the same concept. Like, come on, I'm running a business. This is not a friendship first.
Yes.
It's a business, and this is a business exchange here. So let's do it. So that's kind of the...
And the other takeaway too is when you're starting a business, it's better to register as a limited liability. Because if you have something like that, they can sue your business, but they won't take any asset from you.
No.
That is so wise, and that is something that wealthy people do. You will go after the business, and sometimes even that business has chunks. Maybe they have a contracting business that does a chunk of the work. It has another one does. So before you know it, the main head is nothing there.
That's exactly it. So actually, we've been working on this behind the scenes.
Oh my God!
So part of it is
wise.
you break your own business. So you break it up from a shooting business, an editing business. And pretty much you have these subsidiary businesses. So that when and if any conflict happens or any incident happens, it's not the whole company that takes a hit. It's a fifth of the company.
Yep.
Well, let's just hypothetically say there's 100 pounds in the company account. Well, a fifth is way better than 100% vulnerability. So you kind of break it down and you protect your assets that way.
I think the same concept. The thing is, as you talk to me, I remember things. You see, Warren Buffett. What is the company that they have? Is Berkshire Hathaway, something like that?
Hathaway in Berkshire, or something like that. Yeah.
Oh my God! I think one time they were auditing them. They have branches of companies down. Like, yes, you'll go after it if you have to, but they have these sub branches. It is just unbelievable. It needs an expert to dig to know. So yes, it is wise. These people to remain afloat. Even 50 cents. One time he declared bankruptcy. Yeah. But you may go for the brand 50 cents, but the guy still has his money.
Yeah. It's exactly it.
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
Oh my God, it's so wise.
It's so you've got to protect things.
You have to.
You got to get beyond the discomfort. So here's the thing: there's going to be discomfort when you're working with family or friends. And it's either discomfort in the awkwardness of, hey, can we have a contract? Or it's discomfort in the, hey, can I get paid? And the question is, which one do you want to feel discomfort in? The initial one, or do you actually want to have the pay? That's a no-brainer. And
you're talking to me like this, I'm saying, if anyone wants to start, let's say, I'm just giving hypothetical things. There's this company I worked for, it is an electrical contracting company. They have electrical engineering, they have mechanical engineering, civil engineering. And the guy has a lot of equipment, a lot of graders, forklifts. He had man lifts and all of that. So just imagine if those equipment, they have another entity by itself, right?
Yeah.
And then, yes, the contracting company that provides the service is another. So this company that has, this entity that has the equipment, loans, borrows.
That's exactly.
So you may go for this one, you never made the contract, this and that, but you never touch his stuff.
That's exactly.
Never.
And ultimately,
God, that's so wise.
If you catch on to that there's two parts, well, you've got two lawsuits that you have to work for instead of one.
But still, so it was never presented. It was never presented in the contract. And it's not even in the documents. If, let me say, a T limited company.
Yeah.
T limited company, well, let's say in its books, it will show maybe how it pays out. Maybe it may be paying out to L limited company. That is a totally different entity.
And that's where our contractor clauses come in the contract, which says we have the freedom to pick and choose who we contract with, which means, and you cannot give instruction or direction to those contracts. So ultimately, by having a scattered model, you're managing your own team, different companies, but you're managing your own team in a way that kind of is like protecting it.
I'm telling you, you have to be wise, especially in these days.
But I don't think you need to start with that though. Like Like when you first started out, just build it, protect yourself with contracts, and then as you grow, expand into these aspects. Because there is a lot of things you as a business owner needs to be focused on. That's something you should probably keep in the back of your mind, especially if there's a risk in your business. So you know, if it's especially if there's a risk for dissatisfaction, then that's where anger comes from. So if you are in a, if you're working from, I'm going to sell this product to this person, it's kind of rocket science. There's a low risk because they know what they're getting. They get it.
Exactly.
But if you're selling them like landscaping or creative stuff, there's a high risk of satisfaction. So it's kind of like, okay, protect yourself down the line, but right away build your brand, get the momentum, then protect yourself.
If you got any value in this video, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done that yet. Share this video with your friends, family, and any other person. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.